Good morning, all of you. Today we are going to discuss input and output devices and some devices which can be input as well as output. In previous session, we had discussed block diagram of computer and generation of computer. So input and output unit are totally based on input and output devices. So in this lecture, we'll see some input and output devices. So my first question is, what do you think scanner is? So what do you think scanner is? Input device, output device, input as well as output, or storage? Type your answer. Input devices, any hardware component that allows you to enter data, program, commands, and user responses into a computer. Something with the help of which we can supply to computer. Something which is needed to provide data to computer. And that data can be any kind of program, commands, user response, text, numbers, images, voice, etc. So input devices examples are touch screen. We are giving inputs through touch on the screen. Mouse by clicking on surface, and keyboard entering data, alphanumeric data, alphabets, numerical numbers, etc. Camera for inputtation of images. Scanner which convert hard copy to soft copy, and soft copy will be input to system. Then joystick for gaming input, webcam recording of video, trackball again for games, microphone for speech inputs. All these devices are used as input devices because with the help of these devices, we can provide data to computer system. So let's discuss one by one all. Keyboard is set of keys that enable you to enter data into computer. Keyboard is a way through which we can enter data to computer. It's the main input device. Maximum 80% we are giving inputs to system via keyboard. It has many keys which can be pressed to make characters like numbers, letters, and symbols appear on the screen. However, to produce some symbols requires to produce some symbols require pressing and holding several keys simultaneously. The keyboard is a set of keys which enables you to enter data through computer. And for keyboard, we have different layouts like alphabetical, numerical, punctuation, symbols on keys. So their orientations, we have different kind of, you can see QWERTY, agility, and this one third one style different. So maximum we are using QWERTY. Next is point and draw devices, trackball, point stick, joystick, touchpad, touchscreen, light pen. Devices which are used to point something or draw something. A pointing device is an input interface that allows a user to input spatial, like continuous and multi-dimensional data to computer. In GUI or other software, or basically we can say point and click and drag and drop option, gestures can be captured by such devices. Data scanning devices, we have scanner, OMR, RFID, and barcode reader, which can directly entry to the computer from the source. They reduce human effort and increase human efficiency. Next input device is digitizer, which is a hardware device that receives analog information such as sound or light and records it digitally. Usually the information is stored in a file on a computing device, this process is called digitization. Basically, digitizer is a hardware which receive analog information like sound or light and records it digitally. For example, digital camera, voice recognition device, electronic device which can understand your spoken words and convert it to text. Which of the following is not data scanning device? OMR, barcode reader, scanner, all are data scanning devices. Type your option fast. Next is output devices makes the information output devices makes the information resulting from processing available for use. Output devices, the devices with the help of us, what we are doing, we are taking results from computer, right? So we have webcam, microprocessor, printer, and webcam, monitor, printer, headphone, speaker, and so on. All these are giving output from the system to you. Printer will give you printout on paper, microphone, speech outputs, webcam, videos, monitor, display, headphone, voice symbol, printer, printouts, again, monitor, same, and speaker, voice symbol, and webcam. So next is what are the differences between input and output devices? Input devices accept data from user, but output devices giving back data to user after processing. Input device directly commanded by user, but output device is commanded by processor. Input device convert user-friendly instruction to machine-friendly, but output devices convert machine instruction to human intelligence. It takes data from user and sends to processor, but output devices takes data from processor and send back to user. It helps the computer to accepting the data. It helps the computer to display the data. Design of input device are more complex, but output device are less complex. Examples: keyboard, image scanner, microphone, pointing device, graphics. So here examples are monitor, printer, plotter, projector, and speaker. So now your task is to find out some devices which can be input as well as output. And like your 3D printer, your printer, like 3-in-1 printer, like in which we can do scanner as well as we can take printout. So thank you all for today's session.